All right, if you're stuck in business, if you're struggling and you're trying to get to the next phase, or you make some money, you get some leads, you get some recruits, you get some clients, I'm going to show you a quick Facebook strategy to get out of that stuck phase so you can start making money and get on the track to growing your business. We're going to get started shortly. Hey guys, Tone Fernandez with Social Lead Hub. We are a company to help teach people how to generate leads using Facebook. I've generated thousands of leads, clients, and recruits, all using Facebook. It's my #1 source. And I know there's all these new social media platforms that I love, but I believe that Facebook is still a powerhouse because there's 3 million people on here. So without further ado, just gonna share a little bit about why I created this regimen, because there was a point where I was winging it on social media. And when I say winging it, what I mean is I just post randomly when I feel like it, and then when I don't feel like it, I stop. And what ends up happening is I didn't get the traction that I wanted in business. So I sat down, created a strategy, and I realized that the consistency and sticking to a strategy is the most important component, I should say, when growing your business on social media, especially on Facebook. Now, here's a simple strategy just to kick you off. Is there more involved? Are there more components that you can do to get to higher levels? Absolutely. But if you're stuck, you're stagnant, you want to make some money, you want some conversations, you want to get some appointments going, you need to follow a simple regimen. So step number 1 is you want to focus on your reels, right? And the reason being is that the initiative right now, the biggest initiative for Facebook is to grow their reels campaign. I just got invited to monetize, making money off my reels. And the reason being is because Facebook wants more people to use their reels because they're in competition. The truth is they're in competition with TikTok and other platforms because that's where the attention is going. So what they want to do is they want to make their reels popular. So what are reels? Reels are just quick, less than 60-second videos that you can put on. And the reason why they're important is because they can go viral. Previously on Facebook, it was harder and harder to go viral like it used to be at the beginning. And when I say go viral, I mean your video can be seen by thousands of people that are not on your friends list. So with Reels, it allows you to do that. And the beauty of it is when you post Reels, what I've noticed is I get followers, I get thousands of views, I get dozens of likes, and I get people inboxing me. So for you, what the #1 focus I want you to do with your strategy is focus on creating 3 Reels a day, right? Now the beautiful thing about Reels is they're simple and easy. It takes me 10 to 15 seconds to make it real. And here's why. Right now, the Reels on Facebook, the ones that kind of go viral, the ones that get traction are less than 10 seconds. You can make longer ones, but they're 10 seconds, some are 7, 8 seconds. So you don't have to spend all this time editing, you don't have to all this time doing different things. And there's 3 ideas I want to give you on creating Reels. #1, there's trends going around. You guys probably see them yourself where you take a sound and you do something funny and you relate it to whatever you do, whatever your company does, whatever your product is, whatever your industry or niche is. That takes about 5 seconds to create. So find trends and sounds and use them for your videos. The second type of video you could do is just a story. Hey, I want to tell a story, quick story. And what I like to do for stories is I like to put text on my screen, and I put the story in the text, and I have just a video of me not saying anything, but with music so people can read the story. So that's an option too. And the reason why those go viral is because people spend time reading the story, and sometimes they watch it a few times to read the whole story, right? And put a good story related to your industry. And then the last one is just something funny, right? If you want to gain followers, build traction, you have to be fun, you have to be a little bit entertaining. Now the beautiful thing, there's already funny trends going around. All you have to do is take that funny trend and relate it to your product, your service, your opportunity. So a good way to do that throughout your day, when you wake up in the morning, say, hey, you know what, before I leave for work, before I do what I need to do, let me make a quick reel. At your lunchtime, make a quick reel, and then towards the evening, 5 p.m., let me make a quick reel. They're easy to make. If you spend more than half hour creating 3 reels, you're spending too much time on it and you're thinking about it too much. The next thing is you want to create 5 stories. Again, stories are more geared to viewing of your current friends on your list, but the reason I like doing stories is because as you start to get followers, as you start to get people add you on Facebook from your reels, they're going to see your stories. They're going to have access to your stories. And stories for me are just everyday, kind of behind the scenes. Hey, this is what I'm doing. They're quick, easy. They take no creative, expertise. And then I'm going to throw you a nugget. If you really want to take your stories to the next level, download a free app called Canva, and you can use a template called Instagram Stories. They obviously work for Facebook too. And you can make them even look nice. Today I posted for my industry just a fact, and I put it on a nice short clip video template that I found on Canva. And it had sound behind it. It was a nice quick template that I used So you can even do that. But for the most part, stories can just be you showing your everyday life. What are you doing? Are you setting up for a call? Are you about to run an appointment? People love to see that stuff. And the next thing is just start 10 conversations, right? How do you start conversations? It's pretty easy. When you see a post, comment and start a conversation, right? When you see a post on your timeline, reach out to the person. Hey, I just thought about you. Oh my God, how are things? When somebody comments on your post, start a conversation with them. When somebody adds you, say, hey, thanks for adding me. Thanks for following me. How are things? Start conversations. And you don't have to be salesy, pitchy, none of that stuff. Just start a conversation and see where it leads. The next one is do one live a week. Now, the reason I do one live a week is because, back in the day, doing lives all the time was the thing to do. But now they don't get as much traction. But I like to just keep my audience updated in general and engage with my audience. So once a week or even once every 2 weeks, just jump on a live with some type of update and then engage with your audience. And then the last thing is you want to do 3 group posts. So don't go joining too many groups. Find some groups that are pertain to some things that you like your hobbies or even your industry, and make sure that they're groups that are not based around spam. Like when you join the group, you'll know because you'll see either spam or just good dialogue and conversation. Try to join the ones with good dialogue and conversation because you want to go in there and post, right? So for example, if your hobby is knitting, join a group about knitting and then comment on there. The whole goal there is just to make friends and get people liking you. I join groups about my hobbies all the time, and what happens is a lot of those people become my friends. They add me, we chat, then they ask me what I do for a living, and then I recommend my product, service, or sometimes my opportunity. Stick to those 3. Again, 3 reels a day, 5 story posts, behind the scenes quick videos, 10 conversations, just hey, how are you doing? 1 live a week, and then make sure that you post something in 3 groups, and again, make sure that those groups pertain to something that you like and you're knowledgeable about, and make sure that they're not spammy groups, but they're groups that are actually discussion based. So stick to the simple regimen, right? And what'll happen is you'll get the traction that you need to start making new connections, conversations. Appointments will go up. From those appointments, follow-ups go up. From those follow-ups, you'll land clients, you'll land recruits to your business, whatever you're looking to do. So if that was helpful, feel free to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified every time we post videos just like this. And don't forget to download our Facebook profile cheat sheet. It's Profile Profits Cheat Sheet. We show you 5 ways so that you could turn your Facebook profile into a lead generation machine, so you can start converting people from followers and friends into leads. Peace.